The adjective is short. So today we're going to complete, but we're not going to write a sentence comparing between two things or two people. No, we're going to say that this person is the best in this thing or has the most thing. Okay. Again, as we did in the comparative form, we divide them into short adjective and long adjective. We're going to do the same here, and we're going to divide them into short adjective and long adjective. In the what? In the superlative form. Superlative form اللي هو الأعلى الأكثر في كل شيء. I'm not going to compare. No, someone has, the only thing, or he's the best in this thing. So I hope you're writing in your notebook. We're going to write, before the examples, we're going to write the superlative. First one, let me change. So when the adjective is long, let me write long adjective. Okay, when the adjective is long, like expensive, as we did yesterday. Expensive considered to be as a long adjective. Now, the thing here is that when you have a long adjective, use the with the adjective. No, not here. If it was long, if it was short, sorry, you're going to use the and then the adjective. Then you're going to add est. When it was long, we had the adjective and then er. You see the short, the short adjective. The short adjective دائما أنا أضيف له أحرف because it's short. So I can add more letters, while the long adjectives I'm going to say the most or the least. Remember yesterday when we said that less or more? Here we have the most or the least, more, less, plus the adjective to make what? The superlative. So, for example here, the Nobel Prize is the most prestigious award a scientist can win. Prestigious considered to be a long adjective. So what did he do? He just add the most. The only thing that is common between the short adjective in the superlative form and the long adjective in the superlative form is that you should add the before the adjective. Okay, the most or the and then the adjective. Okay, the company director agreed that it was the least attractive offer, but he was obliged to take it. The least attractive. Again, it's going to consider to be as the least attractive. Attractive is considered to be as a a long adjective. We can use the expression by far to add emphasis. The Lion King is by far the best TV film of all. Do you know the meaning of by far? By far, this is the only thing that I know. What is the meaning of by far when I use it in a sentence?
على حد العلم.
Yes, or until now. You can write it down, Thalith, in your notebook. When they say by far, you will hear it mostly in movies also. When they say by far, they mean until now. Mostly until now. By far the best TV film of all. So by far means until now. Okay. So for example, here we have adjective, a long one, which is expensive. Now, if I told you to write a superlative form, you're going to say, for example, this bag is the most expensive bag in the store. Did I compare between two things? Between this bag and another bag like yesterday? No, I didn't. I only have one bag, which is the most expensive bag in the store. Okay, another also long adjective we can consider is beautiful. So let's say he is most beautiful girl in the class, for example. So beautiful is considered to be what? A long adjective. That's why, what did I do? The, and then most, then the adjective. The, and then most, and then the adjective. Clear?
Yes.
Very good. Now, when I have a short adjective, like a short adjective, like clean. Okay. So, for example, do you have example in mind? If you have a short
This room.
adjective, you're going to add the and then the adjective and then est. Yes, Saragat, you were saying?
This room.
This room.
Um. Uh.
Your verb is,
The least.
yes, is,
Right.
you cannot add the
Wait.
least or the most.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You will say the adjective est.
The
What is your,
cleanest
yes, the cleanest. You see, this is your
room.
adjective, clean. This is your adjective. You just added est.
This room is the cleanest room in the house.
Cleanest room in the house. Is it your room?
Oh
Is your
no.
room? No?
I'm
Okay.
cleaning my room though.
Okay, so this room is the cleanest room in the house. We just what? The adjective, est. The adjective, est. Clear, Thalith?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Just remember that whenever you're going to have short adjective, يعني أحرف زائدة في نفس الadjective. يا إما er if I'm comparing, يا إما est if it's superlative form. The opposite, if I have a long adjective, الadjective كما هو لا يضاف له أي شيء. Only I'm going to add words. إذا كان comparing between two things, more or less. If it was superlative form, most or least. Okay, did you write this in your notebook or did you take a screenshot so we can move on?
I wrote in my notebook. Wrote.
Okay, thank you. Now let's move on. In your book on page, we're not going to do the exercise on page 64. Here, let's move on page 65. Do you have the same thing that I have here, page 65? The same thing?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Here you have words connected with space and the planetary system part 2. I remember we took part 1, which was maybe in unit 1 or 2. I don't remember. Look at this information about the planets in our solar system. Solar system, مجموعة الشمسية. Name of planet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They were 9, I think. And then you have the name of the planet: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And you have distance from the sun, the size of the planet, and number of moons. Mercury and Venus, they have none. Earth, one, they have one moon. Mars, two. And then geographical features or special facts that you can find in the planet. So, for example, in Mercury, they have only rocky. Venus, rocky, high mountains, volcanoes, poisonous air, so we cannot live there. Earth, we have rocky, inhabited, and mountains and volcanoes. Of course, we live here. Mars, we have rocky, mountains, volcanoes. while in Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus, they have cold rings, cold and rings, and icy rings also. Here you have a note I think you're familiar with. Our solar system used to be described as a group of 9 planets, yeah, but scientists now consider Pluto to be a dwarf planet. Do you know dwarf? Of course, you remember this information about Pluto, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
You mean
I
he
remember.
drift away?
Yeah, say it again, please.
Meaning he drift away from the solar system?
Yes, they say that if this planet vanished, they cannot see the planet anymore. But here they wrote that it's considered to be a dwarf planet, which means a very small planet. Maybe because of its distance that is away from the sun. That's why they cannot see it, and they see it only as a small planet. So now I think they can see it, but it's considered to be as a dwarf planet, which is a small planet. Okay. Now let's move on here to the irregular, comparative, and superlative adjectives. Some of them I think also you're familiar with. We studied this grammar before. Some of the adjective, it's not the same as we do all the time. For example, clean, it's going to be cleaner or cleanest, or most expensive and more expensive. Here, no, it's irregular. Okay, so please pay attention to those. In most cases, we make comparative and superlative adjective by adding, as we said, er, est, or we use more and most with long adjective, or least and less. However, a small number of adjectives are irregular. What are they? Well, which means someone who's healthy. So it's the adjective is well. Okay. The comparative form is better. So, for example, this food is better than the other one, or this egg is better than the cheese. Okay, while the superlative form is the best. This egg is the best, for example, or anything. So here you can write, here is the adjective, and here the comparing form of the same of this adjective, and here is the superlative form of this adjective. It's irregular, you see, because it's not the same. It's not derived from the same adjective. No, it's changed to better and the best. Also, we have far, which means distance, farther or further. This is the comparing form, while the superlative form, the farthest or the furthest. Old, people in a family. This is the adjective. The comparing form of old is older or elder, and the oldest or the eldest. Bad, the comparing adjective is worse, and the superlative form is the worst. Good is the adjective. Comparing form is better. This apartment is better than the other one. And the best, which is what the comparing the superlative form. As you can see that good and well, they have the same comparing and superlative form. Good and well, they have the same comparing and superlative form. Clear, Thalith?
Yes.
Okay. I think we don't have time now. We only have 5 minutes left, and I would like you to have fun on Thursday. So we're going to do this exercise on Sunday, inshallah. But please, I need you to do it at home so we can finish. And do it by yourself, please. So this is will be as a homework. Maybe I'm going to upload a worksheet on the website related to superlative and comparative form, because I want to make sure that you understand it very well. Hi, Thalith babies. Do you have any question?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, just let me take the attendance and then you're free to go. Okay, Bayadir is here. Jude is here. Jude, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Dana, are you here, Dana?
Yes, موجود.
Ragad is here. Rafif is here. Rimas,
موجودة.
Rahaf is here. Rima is here. Sarah,
Yes, teacher.
Sadine. Sadine is absent. Shafiqa is absent. Shahad,
موجودة.
موجودة شفيقة. Okay, wake up. شهد,
موجودة.
غدي,
موجودة.
فرح, فرح, فرح here. Are you here, فرح? Okay. Maria,
نعم موجودة.
Najia, are you here, Najia? Najia is absent. Reneem,
موجودة.
Reneem موجودة. Okay, so only Najia and Sadie. Okay, so we're done. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy your weekend, Alice.
You too. Bye.
Bye.